Sushi today is one of the most famous foods in the world. From luxury restaurants in Tokyo to food courts in America, everyone knows about it. But did you know sushi didn't start out fancy? It began as a simple snack for common people on the streets of Japan. Let's explore the amazing journey of sushi from street food to fine dining, the ancient beginnings of sushi. Sushi's history goes back more than 1,000 years. Originally, it didn't even look like the sushi we know today. In the 8th century in Southeast Asia, people found a way to preserve fish by storing it in rice. The rice would ferment, keeping the fish edible for months. This method, called narazushi, was more about preservation than taste. People would eat the fish but throw away the sour rice. When this idea reached Japan, locals started to enjoy both the rice and the fish. This was the first step toward making sushi an actual dish, rather than just a way to save food. Over time, the Japanese experimented with flavors, making sushi taste fresher and better. Edo period. Sushi becomes street food. In the early 1800s, Japan entered the Edo period. This was when Tokyo, then called Edo, became a busy city full of workers, traders, and travelers. People wanted fast and tasty food they could grab on the go. This is when hand-pressed sushi, or nigiri, was invented by a chef named Hanaya Yohei around 1824. Yohei made small rice balls topped with slices of fresh fish. It was cheap, filling, and easy to eat with your hands, kind of like the fast food of its time. Sushi stalls popped up everywhere in Edo. Workers, merchants, and travelers could stop by and enjoy sushi as a quick snack. Nobody thought of it as fancy food back then. Sushi meets modern refrigeration. The next big step for sushi came in the 20th century with refrigeration and better transportation. Before this, sushi chefs had to use vinegar or soy sauce to keep fish fresh. But once ice and refrigerators became common, sushi makers could use truly fresh fish without worry. This allowed sushi to evolve into the fresher, cleaner style we know today. Fish like tuna, salmon, and shrimp became popular toppings. Sushi slowly moved from small street stalls to sit-down restaurants where chefs could prepare it fresh for customers right at the counter. How sushi traveled to the West. After World War II, Japan started opening up more to the world. American soldiers stationed in Japan tried sushi, and some brought back their love for it. In the 1960s and 70s, sushi began appearing in the United States. At first, many Americans were hesitant. Eating raw fish seemed strange to them. To make it easier, Japanese chefs in Los Angeles invented the California roll in the 1960s. Instead of raw tuna, it used crab sticks, avocado, and cucumber, all wrapped inside rice and seaweed. This inside-out roll became hugely popular, and it introduced Americans to sushi in a less intimidating way. From there, sushi exploded worldwide. Now you can find sushi restaurants not just in Tokyo and Los Angeles, but in Paris, London, Sydney, and even small towns around the globe. Sushi as a luxury dining experience. Even though sushi started as cheap street food, today it is also known as one of the most luxurious meals you can have. In Japan, high-end restaurants called omakase sushi bars serve only a few customers at a time. Chefs spend years mastering the art of slicing fish and preparing rice. The entire meal can cost hundreds of dollars, with rare fish like otoro tuna, the fatty belly, or uni, sea urchin. Some sushi restaurants, like Sukiyabashi Jiro in Tokyo, have become world famous. Dining there is considered a once-in-a-lifetime experience. At auctions in Japan, a single giant tuna can sell for millions of dollars, showing how sushi turned from cheap bites to symbols of wealth and status. Sushi in today's world. Now, sushi is everywhere. You can find it in five-star hotels, street stalls, supermarkets, and even on conveyor belts in kaiten sushi restaurants, where plates of sushi move past customers for them to grab. Sushi has also adapted to local tastes. In America, you'll see rolls with cream cheese or spicy sauces. In Brazil, sushi may include tropical fruits. At the same time, sushi remains deeply tied to Japanese culture and tradition. For many, eating sushi is not just about food, but about respect for ingredients, skill, and presentation. Sushi's journey is one of the most fascinating food stories in history. It started as a way to keep fish from spoiling, then became cheap street food in Edo, and finally transformed into an international symbol of fine dining. From the simple stalls of Tokyo to billion-dollar restaurants across the globe, sushi proves that even the humblest snack can conquer the world. So next time you pick up a California roll or sit down at a fancy sushi bar, remember you're eating a piece of history.